Multiplication table of 6. Today we will learn multiplication table of 6. Chaggu Halwai makes very good samosas. Vandana is going to get samosas from Chaggu Halwai's shop.
Uncle, can you give me 8 samosas?
Chaggu gave Vandana 8 samosas in a packet. Take this, Vandana, 8 samosas.
Thank you, Uncle. How much should I pay?
1 samosa is for 6 rupees. At the rate of 6 rupees per samosa, calculate and give the money for 8 samosas. Vandana is trying to find out what is the cost of 8 samosas if 1 samosa costs 6 rupees. Will you help Vandana in finding out the total cost of 8 samosas?
1 samosa costs 6 rupees. To find the cost of 8 samosas, let me add 6 rupees 8 times.
Vandana is adding 6 rupees 8 times. Do you know of a better method?
Multiplying 6 by 8 is better than adding 6 repeatedly 8 times.
Vandana has understood how to calculate the cost of 8 samosas quickly. But there is a problem.
I do not know the table of 6. If I had known the table of 6, I could have immediately calculated the cost of 8 samosas.
What happened, Vandana? Are you having any trouble?
Uncle, I do not know the table of 6.
So what? Do you know the multiplication table of 3?
Yes, I know the multiplication table of 3.
Then you can easily find out the multiplication table of 6 from the multiplication table of 3.
How can I find out the table of 6 from the table of 3?
See, this is the multiplication table of 3. If you multiply 2 with the first answer in the table of 3, the answer will be 6, which will be the first answer in the table of 6. Similarly, multiplying the answers from the table of 3 with 2 will give the complete multiplication table of 6. By this method, you find out the table of 6 and calculate the amount to be paid for 8 samosas.
Wow, Chaggu uncle, this method is very good. Now I will find out the cost of 8 samosas.
You can also help Vandana find the table of 6 from the table of 3.
To find the multiplication table of 6, multiply 2 with the answer of the multiplication table of 3. 3 times 2 is 6, so 6 multiplied by 2, that is 6 times 2 will be 12. This is very easy. 3 times 3 is 9, so 6 multiplied by 3 will be 9 times 2, that is 18. Now, I can find out the table of 6 in this manner. You can also find out the multiplication table of 6 like this. We have already written down the table of 6. Now, we can find out what is the cost of 8 samosas. That will be 6 times 8, which is 48 rupees. Now, I will give 48 rupees to Chaggu uncle.
Vandana has figured out that 8 samosas will be for 48 rupees at the rate of 6 rupees per samosa. Do you think Vandana's answer is correct?
Here it is, uncle. 48 rupees.
Oh, wow, Vandana. You have calculated the amount correctly. Now that you have written the table of 6, remember it well. You will be able to solve the question without paper and pen from now on.
You are talking like our school teacher, Chaggu uncle. Thank you, Chaggu uncle, for samosas and the multiplication table of 6. Now I should go home quickly. Seeing these samosas, my mouth is watering. Come, let's remember the table of 6 now. Come on, speak with me. 6 ones are 6. 6 twos are 12. 6 threes are 18. 6 fours are 24. 6 fives are 30. 6 six are 36. 6 sevens are 42. 6 eights are 48. 6 nines are 54. 6 tens are 60.
Today you learned the multiplication table of 6, and you also learned that multiplication tables of bigger numbers can be found out from multiplication tables of smaller numbers. Just like Vandana figured out the multiplication table of 6 from the multiplication table of 3. You can try to find the multiplication table of 6 from the multiplication table of 2.